Everyone wants the secret to becoming a millionaire. The courses, the gurus, the guy filming beside a rented sports car. So let me save you a lot of money. Here's the secret. Ready? It's math. Boring, beautiful, unkillable math. I know. I saw your face fall too. But stay with me because this is the good kind of boring. The kind that quietly turns ordinary people into millionaires. Yes, ordinary. Even you. No special skills. No rich uncle. No crystal ball. Just one idea that sounds far too dull to work. And works precisely because it is dull. It's called compound interest. And the best way to picture it is a snowball. Imagine a tiny snowball at the top of a very long hill. You give it one little push. As it rolls, it picks up snow. Now it's bigger, so it picks up even more snow. Bigger snowball, more surface, more snow. Bigger still. It grows faster the bigger it gets. That right there is compound interest. Your money earns money. Then that money earns money, and then that money's money earns money. It's money all the way down. It is wonderful. Early on, though, it is painfully slow. The snowball is the size of a grape. You feel silly. This is it. This is the big secret? Yes. Be patient. The grape is lying to you, because the magic isn't really in the push. The magic is in the hill being long. Very, very long. Which brings us to the most powerful word in all of money. Time. Not timing, time. Time is the cheat code that nobody finds exciting. Let me put a number on it to make it real. And quick honesty. This is an example, not a promise. Markets go up, down, sideways, and occasionally fully unhinged. But over long stretches of history, a broad, boring slice of the whole stock market has averaged somewhere around 8% a year. Some years far more. Some years it bleeds. On average, roughly there. So watch this. You invest $200 a month. That's it. About a phone bill. A couple of dinners out. You do it quietly for 45 years. At that average, you don't end up with a tidy little nest egg. You end up with over $1 million from $200 a month. And here's the part that breaks people's brains. Of that million, only a small slice is the money you actually put in. Roughly a tenth. The rest, the snowball built. While you slept, you did the boring thing. Compounding did the heavy lifting. Now the catch, and it's a big one. That long hill has to actually be long. So the best day to start was years ago. The second best day is today. Genuinely. Quick tale of two friends. Friend A starts at 25, invests for just 10 years, then stops. Never adds another cent. Friend B waits, starts at 35, then invests for 30 years straight. 3 times as long. 3 times as much money in. So who has more at 65? Annoyingly, it is often friend A, the one who started earlier and then quit because his snowball got a 10-year head start. And a head start with compounding is almost unfair. Time beats effort. Time beats timing. Time beats nearly everything. Okay, the engine is compounding. The fuel is time. But you need something to actually feed it, which is the second boring truth of the day. You have to spend less than you earn. I know. Revolutionary. Somebody call the news. But that gap, the space between what comes in and what goes out, that gap is the only raw material wealth is ever built from. Big income, tiny gap. You just stay broke, but fancier. Modest income, steady gap. The snowball eats well. It is not about how much you make. It is about how much you keep and put to work. Third boring weapon. Automate it. Humans are gloriously bad at doing the smart thing on purpose. So don't rely on willpower. Willpower has off days. Set it up once so the money moves itself into your investments the moment you get paid. Before you can see it, touch it, or accidentally buy a jet ski. Pay yourself first, automatically, forever. Boring? Extremely. Effective? almost rudely so. Now, on this journey, you will have an enemy, and it lives inside your own skull. Meet your brain. Your brain is brilliant. It is also a toddler. It wants the reward now, the shiny thing today. It could not care less about a snowball in 40 years. So every time you get a raise, it whispers, hey, we should upgrade absolutely everything. Bigger car, bigger place, bigger everything. This is the trap with the fancy name. Lifestyle inflation. You earn more, you spend more, and the gap never grows. You run faster and faster and stay in the exact same place. The fix is not to never enjoy money. Please, enjoy it. It's to let your savings grow at least as fast as you're spending. Give the toddler a treat. Just don't hand it the whole bank. One more brain trap because it is everywhere right now. The hot tip. The thing that is about to explode. The friend who got in early. The confident genius online. Chasing the next big thing feels like investing. Usually it is just gambling in a nicer outfit. The boring investor, meanwhile, quietly owns a bit of everything and lets time do its slow, patient work. One of them is on a roller coaster. The other is on the long hill. Guess which one sleeps better at night? Now, I promised honesty, so here it is, straight. This is simpler than the gurus claim, but it is not always easy. If your income barely covers the rent and the groceries, there is no gap to invest, and that is not a personal failing. Income matters. Debt matters. Luck and health and timing matter. Some people start the race miles back through no fault of their own. So anyone can means the math is open to everyone. It does not mean it is equally easy for everyone. It isn't. And none of this is personal financial advice. It's the boring map, not turn-by-turn directions for your life. But here is why I still say it. Even you. Because this boring map that almost nobody follows is shockingly powerful. You don't have to be smart. Smart people lose fortunes all the time. You don't have to be lucky. You have to be consistent, spend a little less than you earn, invest that gap into something broad and boring, automate it so you can't chicken out. And then, the truly hard part, do nothing. For years, for decades. Let the snowball roll. No checking it daily, no panic, no genius required. Just time, patience, and a stubborn refusal to mess it up. The richest secret in personal finance is that there really isn't one. There's a snowball, a very long hill, and the discipline to stop poking it. So no, you probably won't be a millionaire by Friday. But Friday a few decades from now, that math is wide open, boring, beautiful, and completely yours. So tell me down in the comments. What age do you wish you had started, and what is the most boring but smart money habit you've got? If this made the boring stuff actually fun, you know what to do. Like subscribe and go push your snowball.